Beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina, the site for the Celtics. He'll weave in and out of traffic all night long. He'll leave your head spinning. Kemba Walker looking to light a spark for his team tonight as they settle in for the game at Spectrum Center. Celtics Hornets, only on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the maturity and poise of a young Jason Tatum has often been talked about. Maybe that's because his parents prepared him for the NBA from an early age in St. Louis. They had pretend press conferences using a hairbrush as the microphone. As you can say, he's been groomed for this, and it's paying off. Guys?
Yeah, they dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll begin a long road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Hayward in at small forward. And for Charlotte, Bridges and Williams holding down those forward positions. Terry Rozier is out there with Batum, and it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. Or for some players now in their second seasons, you can tell just how big the jump is between that first year and their second year in the league.
I think, Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable, they're more confident, and they know what to expect.
Now, here's Batum. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Batum wide open, he fires. He drains the quick shot.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the third pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
First free throw is good.
Well, the big expectations for the Celtics going into last season never translated to the success many thought they would have. The vast majority of experts predicted that the Celtics would be in the NBA Finals. They were unequivocally, I think, the most disappointing team in the league. They just couldn't put the pieces together.
And Doris, the depth of talent for the Celtics. In the end, it was their undoing.
100% right, Kevin. Too many players were unhappy about their roles. Too many guys felt like they could be doing more and could never adjust. As a group, trying to stay upbeat and connected with that amount of talent proves something the Celtics were incapable of doing. It draws more attention to the Warriors' sustained success. Their ability to make all that talent work was impressive.
A shot by Batum, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Brown. The feed to Cantor. Now Walker puts up a three, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hornets on top. They lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Williams, and it's Ojale in at the 3 spot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Smart on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Celtics lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They gathered some serious momentum in the second quarter, and as well as they played, it's a little bit of a surprise that their lead isn't more than 7 points here at the half. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
I have to admit it, I did not see this coming. They've done more than just hanging there. They've been a better team in a few areas. They just can't rest on this lead, though. Now the real work begins.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they could shoot a better percentage.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Williams and Zeller make up the front court. Batum is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Cody Zeller. And the Charlotte franchise has been stuck in the middle for so long with Kemba Walker leaving this summer in free agency, Greg. Is it time for them to hit the reset button?
A rebuild does seem in order. I'm not sure they have the stomach for it, but they need to tear it down to the studs and start over.
Now here's Williams. After Gordon Hayward's miss, Williams. Hayward grabs the board. Brown feeling it out a bit. Walker in the corner. Over Williams. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Hornets trail by 7. Rozier the pass to Zeller. Outside, Batum. Some solid defense from Brown.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Knocked away. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Marvin Williams.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And here is Monk. 1 second left, and it's good for 2. Monk's got his first points of the game. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Smart is out there with Langford. And it's Tice in at the center position. Now, here's Monk. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Now, here's Monk. Washington passes to Kid Gilchrist. 5 on the clock. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Outside, Smart. Tice with the ball. Kid Gilchrist there. And Tice gets it to go.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kemba Walker.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And there's Michael Kidd Gilchrist on the assist by Monk.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen by Monk. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws. And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Monk dishes to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And to me, guys, there's a level of physicality that Enes Kanter provides that's important to his team. He is unafraid of anyone, and that in and of itself is crucial.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Eight seconds left in the game. Bacon's shot is off. Here's Langford. So we see Boston get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're playing and we're focused and we're solid defensively, we're not really having lapses, we can be a pretty good team. You know, that we don't have to walk the ball up the court and it's not as difficult on our offense. So it all starts defensively, and I think it all starts with energy down there.
You've become one of the best young defensive teams in the league, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.